All right, now we will connect our limit switch to our Arduino board. So the function of the limit switch is basically just tell our board when the limit switch gets hit. So as you can see, there's a clicking sound when the switch contacts this surface. So once the switch gets hit, our board will know that you can no longer move this in this direction. So it's to stop unwanted movement and also to tell our board what the zero position is. So once the surface touches here, this is considered the zero position. It will no longer move this way. Same applies to the x-axis as well. This is the y-axis. So as it moves, the switch gets hit, and that's your x0. This is your y0. You can also use this to home your robot. So every time it moves, it knows it's moving relative to this position and this other zero position. So our limit switch comes with these three colors. The red is plus 5 volts. The black one is connected to ground, and the green one is the output signal. So this output signal will be either 0 or 5 volts, and that will tell our board whether the limit switch is activated or not. So I took some of these jumper wires from our jumper wire kit, and we will now connect this to our board. Red goes to red, and the board here has extra 5-volt connections you can make over here, these two positions. So one goes here, and then this is the Y limit switch. So we will connect our output to the Y limit switch, the right pin, and the left pin is ground. So we'll take this one and connect it to ground here. Now we need to test whether our limit switch is working or not. Since this is such a simple circuit, it doesn't require a lot of power. We'll just connect it via USB. And now I'll tell our computer to go home. So the home command is through the letter H. But before we do that, we need to move it away so it's not homed. So H, when we press H, since our X limit switch is not connected, it should automatically be set to home. So let's just see if that's what happens. So when I do H, I'm gonna move. Okay, So when I do that, a line comes up in our serial monitor which says y-axis recalibrated. We are now at y0. So our y limit switch is now working. And we can do the same for our x limit switch and test the idea. So let's just disconnect and then wire up our x limit switch. So these wires go to our x limit switch, and I've already connected these jumper cables. So the red one is plus 5 volts. It goes over here. Next, we will connect our ground. So XL, X limit switch. The black one goes to the left position here. And then the green one, that's our output signal. It'll go to the right one, right position. So this is what it should look like. 2 black wires on this side, 2 green wires on this side, and then these 2 red for plus 5 volts over here. Now we'll connect our board to USB again, and we will move the robot away from home. Now let's clear our monitor first. Just do tools, serial monitor, and now we will say H again. All right, now we will move our y-axis. So we see y-axis recalibrated, and now we'll move our x-axis, and the x-axis is now recalibrated. We're at x equals 0. So both our limit switches are now working, and you might have noticed as soon as the X limit switch hit, the linear rail also went down. So that's a feature that's already programmed in our code. Whenever there is a movement of the X or Y axis, the linear rail moves up, including when you home it.